What's happening, YouTube? Back in this bitch. Probably need to get another phone holder. But I had a biblical take on things. And there's many ways to look at certain things, especially if you're self-reflective. But this is one for your spirit. There was a woman that had an issue with blood. As a lot of our women in the Western worlds have today. But in the Bible story where she reached out and touched Jesus and was instantly healed and took a piece of his power for her own good, is a testament to many things. One, spiritual things are the answer to all of spiritual and physical things. Two, everybody's an energy vampire because all power comes from the source, which comes from the Father. But three, not everyone that consumes is necessarily an energy vampire. And I'm going to elaborate just a little bit on that. We all need sustenance. And when Jesus fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, I broke my fast, on August 17th, started May 9th. Not to brag, just putting a point out there. Just to see, if you're watching any of my previous videos, I slimmed up. That's probably the reason why. But on the ending of his fast, the devil tempted him with kingdoms and to make God, force God to move his hand and all that, just to appease the devil, might I add. But these are all things we need to take into consideration. But the hint from that is, man shall not live off bread alone, but every word that comes from the mouth of God, which is his essence and being and himself. Because, God is the word. But aside from that, and to digress onto the third point, there are people that have fallen in frequency. Frequent things are things that you habitually do, whether consciously or unconsciously. Usually the latter, even if we think we're conscious of it. Most of our things are unconscious. So, the way we vibe is usually within our frequent way of habitual movements. And sometimes we need assistance. And that assistance can come by any means. But it's what you do with it. A lot of the world, I can't give you an exact number, tend to take the energy that they usually steal without permission from others through multiple means, argument, theft. I can go on and on. Things that are just not a good way of getting good energy. They get it and they convert that negative energy into more negative energy. Not only lowering themselves, but lowering others and even the people temporarily they stole from. It is, if you're the possessor of higher vibe frequency, it's of you just to do like Jesus and the disciples, to distance yourself from it by any means. So Jesus distanced himself even from his own family. If you are the lower and seeking to actually climb, it's your means to find your way to distance yourself away from the negative and get in touch with higher things, within and without. And if you're the latter, the third part, if you're just an energy vampire, regardless of what you do, you're inevitably fucked. It's only a matter of time to the people that you're leeching off of, the spirits, the good spirits, the ruach that you're leeching off of, wisens up within God's chosen people of different variants, whether they be branched on or not. Because I like to get in the detail of things. But that all being said, you have to stay conscious because God knows your value. I think you know the rest.